All right. All right. You boys back. Here, let's go into... There we go. All right. I am getting some water for coffee. And let's get back into Kerbal. I love refrigerators. Hey, you gotta put coffee in the machine first, idiot. Oh, really? When did they start doing this? I love refrigerators. Okay, Kerbal time. I'm just gonna change the title back to I love refrigerators. Why? Why are you doing this? What hat haven't I freaking worn today? Oh, I don't know. Just here. We'll go back. Yeah, there we go. More keys, more cars. Yeah, these are the keys to. Oh, so I have the keys to both trucks in here. Have the keys to the Cornet in here on my key ring. I have the key to the garage. I have the key to the house. The Mustang and the Fusion are on a different key ring though. Redundancy. Me gusta los refrigeradores. Frigos. Do you want me to send you 50 hats? No. No, I don't. Where are the keys to the city? I never got those. I must have missed the memo. Bits and tips. Remember when I had that as an alerter? I wish. Why did NASA go with a fuel-rich closed-cycle engine for the shuttle? To maximize the thrust for the engine. The shuttle engines were always going to be efficient because they were using hydrogen, Nova. What they were trying to do is get high specific impulse and high thrust at the same time. So they chose fuel-rich stage combustion. Refrigeradores. Me gusta refrigeradores. Why not RS-68s on the shuttle? Because I don't think the shuttle taking off in a fireball like Delta 4 is a good idea. RS-68s are not designed to be reusable. They're designed to be one and done. What is this, Forge? In an exclusive interview with Autosport, Ross Brawn said that Formula One's active aero plans for 2026 could include the idea of handicapping the car's performance of race leaders to help prevent runaway... Would you like to see F1 introduce reverse DRS? It's ketchup. It's literally they literally want to put ketchup. We see how that works in GTA racing, right? That's probably not gonna end well. That's people will die. People will die. You'll that's pretty funny, man. What the hell are you thinking? Oh man, that's good. Imagine leading the pack just to lose downforce all of a sudden. All that's going to do... Dude, can you imagine if, like, somebody's driving around, like, a high-speed corner and they change the downforce of the car mid-high-speed corner? Are you stupid? No, that's what I mean. People would... Ah, that's pretty funny, man. Yeah, actually, this is vacuum sealed, baby. But we could call it so far. That's fine. Why not just equip the cars with guns and missile launchers? They're trying to turn it into Mario Kart, man. I would subscribe to F1 TV if they implement that. I gotta see that train. Yeah, but you're subscribing for the wrong reasons. But hey, maybe they don't care. Maybe maximize profits or whatever. Most people watch races for the accidents. Who are most people, Pirate? What about most people? What are you? No, that's NASCAR. This is not NASCAR. Oh, hyperbole. I was gonna say, man, like, what are you talking about? No. I love refrigerators. Go. Hell yeah. Alright. I wanna put a pause on the station modules for a second, and I want Centaur G. Okay, so what's our case for this stage? What's the use case for it? Our Centaur G is going to need... Yeah, it's gonna need a lot of fun. So let's think about this. Let's look at the Delta V map for a second, okay? Exclamation point DV map. So I just typed exclamation point DV map into Google. I might be losing my mind. It's literally a command for my channel. Let's just pretend that didn't happen, okay? Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Oh my god. Let's just pretend. Can we just pretend that didn't happen, please? Just pretend that didn't happen. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Are you okay? I'm okay. Well, we could have. If you hadn't told us, we would have known. Yeah. I like being honest with my chat yard, except you. I hate you. I mean, hi. I mean, I love refrigerators. Look at this guy. Look at how happy he is.
I love refrigerators.
I love refrigerators. I love refrigerators. Sorry, bud. Yeah. Alright, so... Oh, God. Alright, we're going over here. So what are we thinking? We need a Centaur. We need to build a deployable upper stage here. Please, just one more time? Alright.
I love refrigerators.
Me too, man. Me too. I love refrigerators. Any plans for min-miss operations yet? Well, let's see. What's more delta V? 860 and 310. It's more delta V to get to the moon than it is to get to min-miss. What's all this mean? So this is how much acceleration you need to get to different planets, all right? I know it looks like a subway map. Just bear with me. So spacecraft range is not necessarily determined with a distance vibing. Spacecraft range is determined in acceleration. Literally how fast you can go. If your spacecraft can accelerate to a higher speed, you can go further. Range of spacecraft is measured in velocity. It's measured in meters a second. So, or feet per second. I mean, pick your poison. It doesn't matter. So, what I'm trying to do here is the initial baseline capability of this stage is I want the shuttle, which will get us to this stop right here. I want the shuttle to be able to deploy the stage here. And then I want the stage to be able to get here, basically to the surface, to low orbit around the moon, or be able to go to low orbit around Minmus and back. Does that make sense? But we can't just make the stage go out there and back. Why would we do that? I need a use case for how much tonnage we're going to be able to move with this stage to the moon, to moon orbit and back, right? Because like say in the future, I send a shuttle out and we bring up a payload, dock the payload.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has
dock the payload to Hyonk. What is this? We dock the payload to the station, then we bring the stage up. We dock the stage to the payload, undock it from the station, send it out to the moon. It drops off the payload and then comes back, and then recircularizes, and the shuttle can pick it up and bring it back down, right? Or we could just bring up fuel with the space shuttle and refuel it, you know what I mean? Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? What's Beyond the Hyonk? What is this? How did you find your steak, sir? Well, I just looked next to the potatoes and there it was.
I love refrigerators.
Gotcha. Yeah, Vibin, that makes sense. So, we're gonna need something. Let's tally up some numbers here. Ah, frick, my phone. My phone's still in the garage. I gotta go get it. I gotta go get my phone. I'm not gonna turn off my phone. Okay. That video makes that audio clip so much better. I love refrigerators. Alright. So 930 plus 160. 930 plus 160, right? So that's 1,000. 1,090 times 2 is 2180. So it's going to take 2180 delta V to get there and back. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that we need 2100 meters a second for the stage with payload attached to it, right? I mean, we could. If we can figure out a way to make a stage have 9 tons, move 9 tons either to low min-miss or low lunar, right? 860 plus 310 times 2. See? Okay. If we could figure out a way to have a stage move 9 tons to low lunar orbit with a 9-ton payload in Kerbal, we want our delta V to read this, because that means the stage could move more to the moon. It could move a bigger payload to the moon if we wanted to, but with 9 tons of payload on board, basically a shuttle payload or whatever, or like a lander or something, we should be able to get the stage there and back, no problem, right? That's what we need to do. We could go for 2,500. 2,500 would give us a little bit of leeway and maybe move 10 tons out there. But you got to remember, most of the shuttle payloads aren't going to be like 10, 15, 16, 17 tons, even though the shuttle can move up to 18. I can move fuel tanks up there, no problem, right? Not times 2 unless you want the payload there and the payload back. Well, Demo, there's a funny story about that. What if we have a transfer vehicle? I decided I didn't want I decided I did not want to use a pod. I don't want to use a pod. We're going to use transfer vehicles to bring crews to and from the moon or to and from Minmus right now. So, we're going to aim for 2,500. Now, the payload dispenser. A bit far out, but what do we do about Duna? Each of his P.O. box is going to be full of hats. You're right. What do we do about Duna? Well, that's where this comes into play. I agree, Josh, yeah. Well, that little guy? Audrey, I wouldn't worry about that little guy. Do it, Alleviate, please. Pretty good. It's got an 81-ton payload capacity, Sam. 81 tons to low Kerbal orbit. Actually, this stage will get you pretty much 98% of the way there. With this variant of this vehicle, whatever you put on the top of this thing is going to need a propulsion system to circularize. But yeah, this can move 81 tons. It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. And then we have the 1B variant, which can move like, oh, I don't know. We have 500. This thing can get the stage and 81 tons into space and have about 500 Delta V left over. So this thing probably can do close to 100. With a 5, and you got a nice 5-meter fairing, so yeah, it should be pretty good. Yeah, T-Man, I also have MLV, but yeah. We have MLV in case we have a payload that's 375 that the shuttle can't deliver. So, silliest of questions. How much second stage would it take to put the shuttles on the moon? A lot. Do you have any favorite British snacks or drinks? McVitie's. McVitie's milk chocolate digestives and Jaffa cakes, my dude. MLV is the commercial option. Bingo. Bingo. I still want to do more work with this thing. I don't really... I'm not really that big of a fan of the 5-engine design. The more I think about this, the more using shuttle engines down here is a better move. But yeah, who knows? Hobnobs. Hobnobs are good, man. You like the look of the 5 engines? Well, I did have other ideas down the road. So, Demo, the other thing you asked is, you know, how are we going to get to doing it? How are we going to get to doing it? Well, I have an idea. And this is a tentative idea, so I don't know if it's going to work. But, you know, we are going crazy. We do have kind of a, you know, with my mission roles, you kind of have a blank check to do whatever. Kind of part of the reason why I made these not shuttle engines is well, SLS core stage, if it had some type of restartable engine on it, would be a really nice transfer vehicle, don't you think? It'd be a really nice transfer vehicle. You know, one of the biggest things I get asked, you know, it's like, oh, in this mission mode, are you going to bring back the big space freighters, the Grissoms that you have? You're going to bring back the big space freighters? Yes and no. I was thinking it'd be kind of cool to, you know, use the shuttle to make one out of a HLV core stage. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. Yeah. Kind of, Sam, yeah. Yeah, kind of. With this, we could also do Constellation-style transfer vehicles and then have the shuttle build on them. So, like... Resume your journey, MTV Copernicus. So, like, we could build something like this, and instead of having an inflatable module, which we really can't do, I could, like, build Gateway on the front of this or something, or use use a couple of station modules and... You know, build, not an ISS, but build something on the front of this, and then 1B can move a transfer stage up, and then 1B can move a drop tank up there, and then we can couple all that together. And then, but instead of Orion capsules, I'll have lifeboat transfer vehicles, and we could use the station modules that we already made. We use the station modules that we're already making right now for our Space Station Freedom project, and then just bolt those to the front. Not the exact modules, we can make more, and... How about shuttle aft payload bay with a docking port, and then you can dock the second stage of HLV to it. Sounds a little bit easier than trying to get the whole core stage to orbit. The core stage can make it into orbit with 81 tons attached to it for the most part. As long as we have an ohm system, it'll make it. Where's the Mickey D's though? Ah, pie, you're making me hungry, damn it. Demo, the funny thing is that my shuttle has the provisions for an aft cargo carrier. So, dude, we could... Oh, that's a good idea. Oh. Demo, you... Stupid question, but how close are you to putting a Rhino on the core stage instead? That's not a bad idea. PD's no broken yoke. Okay, so first of all, it's the afternoon, Arnok. I don't think broken yoke is open. Second of all, it's 3,500, not 35, it's 3,000 miles away from me. Third of all, frick you. Grow some balls and buy that truck. Yeah, as long as we're gonna use fighting words. Demo, you just gave me a gnarly idea. All right. Hear me out. You know the Nerva vid that I show sometimes? So we have an HLV core stage right here, right? That's not big enough. So we have an HLV core stage. I'll just draw it from an isometric view. We have an HLV core stage. It has, say we put the Rhino on it, right? What we could do, as long as we give these things like a maneuvering module in the front, right? some type of RCS or something. And then like a shuttle docking port a shuttle docking port up here that looks like this with some hab modules or something. I could use my SRB attachment points and we could couple 3 of these together. And then I can use my shuttle truss segment pieces, right? I could use my shuttle truss segment pieces and build them out on the sides. Like this. And then we could put another fuel tank in here or something, right? And then we could put the ET up here. Would you use the shuttle external tank as drop tanks? Yes. Exactly, short line. That's kind of where I was going with it. You're the one with the garage. You buy it. I don't have any money, man. You have the money, but no garage. You buy it. Attach core stages in an ET, but attach core stages to an external tank and shuttle in orbit. Yeah, we could do that. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. So, fun fact, dudes. How would we get the core stage to line up? I already put the alignment system in because we said that we wanted to make the shuttle reintegratable, so it already has the Kraken Tech alignment system in it. Easy peasy. How would you refuel them? The shuttle could do it. Shuttle could refuel them. Or, Phil, we could just launch this version. We could launch this version of HLV with 81 tons of fuel. Or just launch it with no fuel. Just launch it with no fuel and see how much fuel is left over when that thing absolutely makes it into space. Jeez, Alleviate. You work a bit like Von Braun's idea. Yeah. Yeah, just cluster the stages together. Yeah. Cluster these things together. And then we can make a modified core stage that has an attachment piece right here. We could pop the vehicle stage adapter off, because look, your boy made it modular. See? It's modular. You could pop the stage adapter. Or no, I didn't make... wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is there 2 fairings in there? Hold on. Oh yeah, no, I did. I made it modular. We could pop this off. I could make a version of this where you could pop that payload fairing off. That's the forwards. This is the stage adapter. That's the forward skirt. Yeah, we could pop it off and we could attach like truss segments to the side and make like an ISS transfer vehicle or whatever. Yeah, we could do that. We could literally build Grissums with this thing. That's what I want to do, fellas. That's where I want to go with this. I want, with a shuttle and an SLS flying at the same time, you can really do a lot of insane stuff. So Roger, hey, thanks for the raid, man. Oh wait, I mean I hate you. Go away. Why'd you raid me? Leave. Hey, it's Roger. Did you know that...
I love refrigerators.
Thanks for the raid, man. You didn't know that? You didn't know I love refrigerators? I love refrigerators. How was your stream, buddy? Thank you for the raid, my man. I love refrigerators. So yeah, that's where I want to go with this, dudes. What's a fridge? Yes. Is your refrigerator running? I have several refrigerators running. It's a real pain in the butt. Streaming okay. Working on breaking my unofficial record of largest unmodded city ever streamed on Twitch. Oh, you're playing cities, dude. Sweet. Oh man, I want to play cities, dude. All the new expansions with all the creator packs with all those buildings. Oh, that looks. Is it? Did you get those, or are you still playing cities, just regular cities? You dickhole. You damn dill hole. What dumpling? Just regular cities. You damn dill hole. In my day, it was called an icebox, young man. Yeah, well, TJ, the future is now, old man. I love refrigerators. Sorry. I'm sorry, Chatty Murphy. It was an accident. I was having too much fun. Offer you a truce. The stationist of the Icky. You want to launch stuff with the old boy, EJ? Man, my forehead is bumping, man. Now that you mention it, I think I'm bleeding inside my chest. But I got the medicine. This guy bought aluminum tubes! I have to tell you what the frick you can do with an aluminum tube? It's okay, you're older than me anyways. Well, you're a butt dumpling, so there. Butt dumpling? You turd burglar. It's all because of the kazoos. This made you laugh harder. Please. Oh my god. Please. I love refrigerators. I guess he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. Oh my god. Oh man, that's funny. Oh, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. I prefer friggerators. Without them, there wouldn't be a need for refrigerators. Oh, refrigerate. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I prefer being able to read correctly, Glowing. What is...
I love refrigerators.
What? Why? Why? Anyway, Taradra, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid, buddy. You guys know my buddy Taradra. He's a good dude. Sometimes he just likes to troll me, and I'm pretty sure he is partially the reason why my hair is falling out from intense stress. Centaur time. Yeah. No problem. Thank you for being you. Yeah, it's all good, man. Oh, so you're finally admitting to losing hair and not blaming the lack of sun exposure to your headset? Sun exposure? I'm inside! And I go outside more than you. Look, it's growing back. Seriously. Look at that. Look, that's pretty good. It's not growing back, is it? It's not growing back, is it? It's kind of there. You look great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gonna do a comb over soon? Yeah, maybe a comb over to easy walk. Pretty good. I too am losing mine, and I'm younger than you. Wow, that sucks. That's a nice invisible hat. Where'd you buy it? Your mom's house? Hey, where did you get that clothes? From the toilet store? You need hair to come over. What? Why do you keep doing this? What did I do? Stop this! Stop this now! Actually, you have more than you at this point. You're 25. That sucks, dude. You could always do the Joe Rogan and start working out and do MMA and be like, and then grow a beard. Just go full Tory? No. No. I have a theory that everyone on the internet secretly wants the content creator that they watch to have a big beard and a shaved head. Think about it. Think about it. Primo's happy, that's what matters. No, Chimp, I like you. You're alright. Beard, yes. Head, no. No, I'm serious. Well, beards at the very least, Yarg. Every content creator on the internet I see is pressured into getting a beard. It's very strange.
Your Highness, I'm sure it's not that noticeable. Hold!
All right.
Hell no, I hate beards. Yeah. So, you know, every time I talk about this, someone said, so, you know, just go full Scott Manley. Then just go full Scott. No, I'm not going to. I will have a comb over before I do that. Straight up. Because, frick the internet, man. I have to shave halfway up. Never the head. Wait, what are we talking about? I'm gonna get back to my family-friendly Kerbal streams. Man. You are freaking out. Man. Alright. So, we'll use this shuttle here to build a... Was it something you said? No. Oh. Yeah. Littering and... Where did that go? Oh, I love refrigerators. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is make the holder so we can get... Basically, this is going to be a redockable thing. You could dock the Centaur and reattach it to the holder, like basically what they did with Hubble. So I move my alignment pins into the proper spots here. So you tape or glue on the toupee. No, you don't need a toupee. No, we don't need that. You just reminded me of the Goonies where Chunk is telling the truth to the Fratellis, and he's like, in 4th grade, I stole my uncle's toupee and glued it to my face because I was playing Moses in my Hebrew school play. In 5th grade, I knocked my sister eating down the stairs, and I blamed it on the dog. Try. No, I'm too young. No, I want to play the violin. I don't wear a hairpiece. You remember? You remember when we were gonna get your teeth fixed, and we spent the money on Francis's toupee? I don't wear a hairpiece. That movie's the best. Oh, okay. Do the truffle shuffle. Come on! Come on! Slick shoes? Are you crazy? Yeah, Jack, there you go. There you go. That's what I'm doing. How about in the beginning where he has the suction cup and he sucks, he has the suction cup on the grapple hook and he hits the trash can, he starts pulling the trash can, it gets stuck, and then he gets pulled into the trash can. I love refrigerators. Booby traps. Yeah, didn't you see the movie? The Goonies home is up for sale right now. Yeah, I saw that. Brimo actually told me, and she was like, "Oh, the Goonies is up for sale." I'm like, "Yeah, it's in Astoria, Oregon." Oregon. And she's like, "How do you know where that is?" I'm like, no. I love refrigerators. Only 1.6 million. Pincers Apparel. Guys, got saved by the Pincers Apparel. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Last. No. You should do this. Nah. The Civil War general is not, that's not my style, man. Oh God, get out of here. Audrey, that made me laugh so hard. Oh, shoot! I love the GUI. I love refrigerators. I saw it in the theater with your mom. You're both laughing like crazy. Awesome. Awesome. Freaking awesome. Okay. So I'm making the dispenser here. We're gonna erect the dispenser. You understand? Chat, you gotta understand that we're gonna... There we go. That should hold that in place. So this is going to be the dispenser for the Centaur. I'll show you guys what I'm trying to make. Let's go in here and let's go Centaur G prime rib. You know what I never noticed about this picture? You know what I never noticed about this picture? There's an air compressor right there. The air compressor is to keep the tanks pressurized. Because Centaur is balloon tanks. How did they hook that up? Yeah, I figure I could hook that up because, you know, chicks dig dudes with money. That's actually a really nice picture off collect space here. So see the cart right here? That's what I'm gonna try to make. So how does this cart work? The cart has basically a ring here, and that ring acts like the upper stage of an Atlas, basically. And it's on a pivot, and the whole thing pivots, and the Centaur can pivot outside of the payload bay. Why not just add some structural reinforcement in the tank? How are you gonna get in there, Supercraft? How are you gonna get in there? Think about it. How are you gonna get in there to structurally reinforce it? Were you gonna cut a hole in it? The whole thing will collapse. You punch a hole in this thing, the stage will literally tear apart. It'll pop like a balloon. That's how thin that stainless steel is. Carefully, yeah. Yep, see, there it is. That's the dispenser that we're trying to make right here. See? We got to make the aft skirt right here, and then see there's the ring. You kissed the ring. So I got Elden Ring. Alright. And, yep, there's the Centaur umbilical right there. That would have been on the outside of the shuttle's payload bay. Yep.
Discovery, going
Any Saint, 67-month resub. Yep. And then there's your has-gas vent. It's actually pretty damn cool. So LOX vent is right there, hydrogen vent over there. What are the balls? COPVs. Helium COPVs for tank ullage. Banana time. Balls. The real one has them, see? See? So what I want to do, guys, is make the dispenser. I want to make a dispenser like this. And I want to make the stage redockable inside of the dispenser. So we can bring the stages back down if we need to. So the FALGs right here. Size large panel locked by attachments. Okay. The FALGs right here are going to need a pivot point. So how are we going to do this? Bacon. And if I remember right, they were going to use the external thing to keep it from not boiling off. The external thing. I love external things. What's up to the camera?
I love refrigerators.
Me too. Look how happy he is. Look how happy that guy is. More of a fan of internal things myself, but no judgment. In fact, you prefer internal things, but no judgment. That was strange. What the hell just happened? You guys literally said the same exact thing at the same exact time. Like, in the exact same tone. That's... Please don't... Am I dead? What's this spicy meatball news? SpaceX has launched Starshield, a secured satellite network for government entities. While Starlink is designed for consumer and commercial use, Starshield is designed for government use with focus on these areas: Earth observation, communications, and hosted payload. Whew! SpaceX getting into the SpySat business, boy! Wake up, you've been in a coma for 7 years. What year is it? SpaceX wants those tasty military contracts. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Weren't you talking about this like before? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, you're finally awake. Please tell me I still have a garage. And a Brimo. Not in that order. All I get is make EJ change his hat. That's all I get? That's it? Hosted payloads, aka those Starlink sats we couldn't see during a few ride shares. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ferrari still hasn't won a championship. Well, that means I haven't been awake this entire time, Blinga. You have the garage, but only half of Brimo.
Here in my garage, just bought a Lamborghini here. Fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills. But you know what I like a lot more than knowledge? My TEDx talk where I talk about fuel units.
Not me.
The real reason I use this Lamborghini here is a reminder that dreams are still possible. It wasn't that long ago that I was in a little town with only $47 in my bank account. You know, like they say, if things sound too good to be true, they are too good to be true. Don't listen. Don't listen. Nobody can argue. This is my Lamborghini. Like Conrad Hilton and Warren Buffett. The more you learn, the more you earn. Starting your own company, traveling the world. You can't do those unless you click here. This Lamborghini here is faster than you think. Knows the dream is possible no matter where you are. Health, wealth, love, and happiness. Fun to sleep with me. You can do me today on a couch in a mobile home up here in the Hollywood Hills.
What did I walk into? Nothing. Nothing. See you tomorrow in class, Miss Vaughn. The more you learn, the more you earn. Anyway, all right, so how are we gonna do this? I might need hybrid tech to hold this thing in position. Nice, T-Man. Love refrigerators. Okay, that seems to be alright. I'm just not sure about those things being able to move like that. Quick, a distraction.
I love refrigerators.
Yeah, I too like refrigerators. All right. Is there a reason why you would tilt it out rather than use the arm? Lewis, I'm trying to figure out what was there was a reason why they did that. There was a reason why they didn't just grab him with the arm. My guess is because it has something to do with structure. Yeah, it probably has something to do with the structure of the Centaur. You can't grab that thing with the arm. You'll rip it in half. That's a guess, though. I don't know. What I do know is that I love refrigerators. No, we don't want to. We don't want to use those. Those are the passive. Those are passive latches. We don't want that. The Josh Koenig thermal bearing right here from Koenig Industries. Very good. Okay. Hybrid tech, baby. It's dolomite, baby. I love refrigerators. So we wanted 2,500 meters a second delta V, right? 2,500 is what we were aiming for. Sounds about right. 2,500 at 9 tons. Okay, cool. All right, now let me put a cal in here. And the cal controller will be down here for deployment. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I've decided that I love refrigerators. We'll put it on the side. It'll be easier for us to get at. What is this music? I know someone's gonna ask. Don't worry about it. It's definitely got some music. Shut. Goat. Word. Word. My goat. My goat. Alright, so we got our Centaur or upper stage deployer. Now we need to build the stage. The stage is going to need to be 1.8, and then it can bow out to 2.5, just like the actual Centauri. See? Should probably test if this works, but let's build it all out and then we'll send it. Sounds like we're at the Renaissance Fair. Yeah, do you love it? Wikipedia suggests that because of the boil-off, Shuttle Centaur needed to be launched within the first day on orbit. Perhaps the arm was just considered too slow to depend on. Supposedly, the CISS was designed to launch within 20 minutes of opening the payload bay. I do? Okay, Jungle... Yeah, see, Jungle Pants, that sounds right. The arm operations were no good. Not fast enough. Give me your hand. No, give me your... No, my other hand isn't strong enough. Here, take my hand. No, give me your other hand. my other hand isn't strong enough. Bye, Jones. No? Alright, cool. Yep, alright, I'll piss off now. Okay, so that's the start of our stage. We need that, and then we need that, and then, yeah, and then, let's take a look. How did the Centaur have an aft skirt? Yeah, see, there was an aft skirt right there. See the ridges? There's an aft skirt that attached to the payload deployment mechanism. And it seems like there was a reinforcement subsystem here for the engine nozzles, but I mean, that don't matter. That don't matter. Yeah, just say Smith. Just say Smith. None of this matters. Just say Smith. Whatever. So we can do something like this. Like yanks. Okay. So now what I want to do is I refuse to play your shuttle building mind games. Damn it, Fred! Will you stop? You son of a... Ugh. Done that like 4 times today, man. Okay, maybe it was 3, but still. Where's the worm hat? I had it on. I had both of my worm hats on. They keep freaking changing it. I'm sorry, man. I'm out of points now, I swear. This isn't funny. All right, so let's build the stage in another craft file. I got you, but no, Hawks. It has a cooldown already, Orion. It has one of those already. I'm noticing a little bit of an issue there. We're gonna end up... Wait, where's the collider on this thing? Yeah, we're not... Okay. Alright, so... Let's build that out. We got that figured out. And because I want to get good delta V numbers, we will go in here... Actually, just save this. Just save this like it is. Just say Smith. Just say... Yeah, you know what? Just say Smith. None of this madness. So we'll go in here like this. We have CTS 5 shuttle upper stage. Umbilical for Shuttle Centaur. Yeah, they actually made the thing, Joe. Fun fact, they made the stupid thing. Anyone closing in on 50K? No. Yeah, I am. I've watched a lot of my stream. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, this was made. Thomas found pictures of it, dude. It was built. They built it and then just left it there. Which is really really annoying. Yeah. 39B had it. Yep. I think I saved that picture in the shuttle research folder, but Kasari, what's up? Alright, so no, once you're in flight, how do you keep your hydrogen from not boiling? You don't. It'll boil, and there's really nothing you can do about it. That's why we don't, for instance, like, you know, like during the Apollo program, that's why we didn't make a stage that's designed to fly out there, sit out in space for 3 days, and then circularize it. You can't do that with cryogenic propellants. Yeah, Joe, look at this. How do you prevent boil off on of methane on a 7-month trip to Mars? Well, with methane, Jonas, you can pressurize it a lot easier. With methane, you don't have that whole methane squeezing or hydrogen leaking out of every single thing. You know why? Because with methane, you have those 4 hydrogen atoms or molecules linked to a carbon molecule, right? That carbon, like comparatively to hydrogen, is huge, and that won't leak. That won't leak as well, as much. That won't leak as much. Methane's a lot more stable than hydrogen is, and yeah, they'll basically keep the tanks. The header tanks inside, they'll vacuum seal them off. Yeah. Yeah, hydrogen's a pain in the butt, but it gives you the best performance. That's why we use it. This thing wouldn't have worked if we didn't figure out how hydrogen worked. There's no freaking way that would have flown. Hydrogen's the only thing that's going to give you the specific impulse to move this brick into space. Also, look at how shiny Atlantis is. Yeah, Phil, we saw that. Airplane. It's a little sus. I told you. I did say this. Brimo is right. I said this. I said that they're using it for defense. Told you. They're definitely using it for defense. Everyone's like, oh, you know, what about the regulations for Starlink? Well, I can't see my telescope. This shouldn't happen. There should be more of it. No, the DoD wants in on it. So yeah, they're gonna launch them. What did you think that H plus hydrogen H plus ion is literally just a proton? Yep. Yep. All right, so what type of tank combination is going to work for us? We need a 1-8 tank, right? So let's do something like this. We'll start off with something like this. Now, let's play with some numbers here while we have some time. We got about 30 minutes until the B-21 reveal, right? So warm. Bananas. Banana. Banana. All right, so you know what? I'll get rid of the holder. I don't want that. Get rid of this. Let's just start playing around with some numbers here. So we're let me put this in here, and then I'll put 9 tons of fuel, and we'll let this tank act as our payload. Lock that out. Just kind of go here like this. There we go. So that's 9 tons of payload, and then you know what I'll do, just for some good estimation here, we'll oh. That's fine, Kosari, don't worry about it. T-minus 28 minutes till the B-21 stream. Cool. All right, we'll just dance with some numbers here. 9 tons of payload in this is 25 tons almost on the dot, which is actually very interesting. I'll just add a couple of extra things there. Let's just pretend that that's ballast. All right, let's see what we can do. What happens if we put that on there? 562. Okay. High. 556. Oh crap. Wait, what? Oh, I had it set to... Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay. Yeah, I had it set to sea level. I was like, what? Why? Did I miss something? Okay. Do we not have any decent upper stage choices? Silent, you know, dude, I probably have already made a Centaur G at some point. I know, in fact, I know I have, but I have no idea where it is. I lost my Centaur G. I don't know where that is. It's inside of a mountain of craft files that I frankly don't. I mean, unless you guys want to go looking for it and see what we did. Dude, where's my Centaur? Where's your Centaur, dude? What does my orbiter say? Atlantis! What does my orbiter say? Discovery! No! What does my orbiter say? Dude! Sweet! Salty. 2279 is actually not bad, but that affords us like nil for TWR. What about you? What about you? You got anything? 2282 at, well, it's too late. Is it too late for a hatchet? I just changed my stupid hat. 1.35 TWR with the Wolfhound. Is that vac or sea level? Vacuum. Vacuum. 2054 with the skiff. Cheetah is the best engine in the game. Cheap, light, high, specific impulse, decent thrust. It's amazing. I'm kind of with you on that one, Demo. I think this one matches our use case the best. And honestly, dude, I think the last time I went to make a shuttle Centaur, a Centaur G, I'm pretty sure I did this. So, you know what? We're going digging. Let's go digging. Quick, to the archives. CTSNG. Aero test, aircraft tug. Cargo. Docking port attachment system. That didn't. Engine vector test. External tank F. Stack prototypes. There's the Cometo. Main orbiter. The mate demate device. There's the airplane. There's the processing facility. 82. I'm teeing one up. Tee it up. I'm going to anticipate this crap. Mate demate 2. Shuttle carrier. Orbiter. Pad. Stack mock-up. I love sub-assemblies. You did a thing? Yeah, you could say that thing is very nice. Nice. The heck is PLM? PLM KMU palette. Payload banana. Go fast. Centaur G. There. I have some. There's something called Centaur G. I found it. All right. I love refrigerators. Go in here. All right. What is E? E. Centaur G. With trailer. I don't know what that means. It's no, just it's okay. Maybe you might be right. Sky Tug, do not answer. Oh my god, there's so much stuff in here. The Yargomatic! Look! The Yargomatic! The Yargomatic! Yes! Was that a Jake break? It's the Yargomatic, dude! They're talking to me about refrigerators. We have to replace ours the week of Thanksgiving because Samsung is a piece of crap. Oh, I'm sorry, Vulcan. I love refrigerators. What is that? It's the Yarg welder. Remember Yarg before Kerbal inventory? We zapped the cubic octags off of the station. You remember that? It's the Yarg welder, man. Yeah, the Yargomatic. That's awesome. Oh, that was a good time, dude. I can't wait to fly into space. I can't wait to fly stuff into space again. It's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be great. RJ, once upon a time, your boy made some big stations. It's an odd name for a machine, but you do you. We could launch something. Yeah, we could launch something. That's bad. This is Kraken bait. I don't want to build. I don't want to do that. Let's Golf tennis courts. Oh, Audrey, what a good time. That was fun. We could build that again. Oh, we could build that. Oh, we could make those. We can make those. How's the station coming? Amigo. Mira. El estación. Muy bonito. La estación. Bonita. Hey, excelente. Gracias, amigo. Me gusta el frigo. Yeah, we finalized the C1 truss segment and the S1 and P1 truss segments, and then I started working on the science modules, and now we're working on Centaur G. We made a huge amount of progress on this today. I know these don't look like much, but I figured out all the attachment mechanisms for the dual keels if we want. I figured out the outside attachment mechanism. Yeah, we figured out a ton of stuff. How these things are going to go together, where the shuttle's going to attach. There's a lot of good stuff. Yeah. And now, I know we're at, like, it says 345 parts, but what I plan on doing is, what we're going to do is, we're going to need an airlock module. Are you channeling your inner Speedy Gonzalez? Ándale. Rápido. All right, so what I'm gonna do, so at 345, but I noticed that we're kind of counting it up. Every connection here, right? Every connection here is 10 parts. We have 5 parts there, 3 thermometers, 2 bearings, and 3 thermometers, 2 bearings down there. We only need them when we're docking. We only need them for alignment. So what I did was I made some revisions to my Z1 truss segment. First of all, we decided screw building a Z1 truss segment. I'm going to make my center segment here the Z1 truss segment, and I'm going to put gyros in there, and that's exactly what we did. Secondly, I packed it down with struts. So what we're going to do is the Kerbals will actually go out here, and they'll EVA, and they'll remove these parts, and they'll put them in there. Then, I made specific panels right here to run a strut. So we're going to replace 10 parts with 2 parts. Strut there, strut there. You can do it here, you can do that there, you can do it on both sides. So, let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80 parts. We're going to take out of the loop, and we're going to fill the containers with it. And I also put containers out here for extra provisions, just in case. I'm going to take 80 parts, shave 80 parts off of this, and replace it with 16. That also can be done here. 90 parts, 100 parts. And then replace that with 20 parts. See what I'm saying? So the part count's going to go really, really far down, and we're going to have a station that's extremely freaking strong. And then on top of that, all the front truss structure here is physics-less parts, so that'll optimize the performance even more. So it says 345 over there. We're in reality probably around 220. 220 all said and done. So it's kind of cool because that gives us EVA operations to do with the Kerbals. The Kerbals will actually, we got to make them an airlock, and then they need a ladder system, right? And they need to be able to get up on the truss segment and be able to remove the alignment pieces. Actually, Yarg, I designed this in a way to prevent that stuff from happening. Making the Z1 the root part of the entire station is going to evenly distribute the hierarchy. And I have single chain hierarchy going out in every direction. So, the only time and if you set this as a base module, you're not going to worry about flipping the hierarchy at all. So, yeah, that took a long time to figure out how this thing is going to go together. But where's the turbo encabulator fitted? Need to avoid side fumbling. Well, it's right here in the center. Normal gyroscopic winding was in Lotus O Delta type, placed in panendermic semi-boloid slots of the stator. Every 7th conductor connected to a non-reversible tremie pipe to a differential girdle spring on the up end of the Grammys. My station turbo encabulators have reached a high level of development and are now successfully being used in the operation of no-for trunnions. Moreover, when a fluorescent score motion is required, it can also be employed with a drawn reciprocating dingle arm to reduce sinusoidal repleneration. Envy, see you next time. Yeah. It's not cheap, but I'm sure the government will buy it. Sounds like you've taken everything into account. Yeah. Nah, I'm sorry, I didn't catch any of that PhD malarkey. Alright, so with this Centaur design that we have here... Oh, hyper-encabulators are good too, twitching, yeah. So with what we have here, this actually might... That's actually pretty damn close to what I'm thinking.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Twitching, 38-month resub. Thanks, sir. What happens if I add 3 tons of dry mass to this? It puts us right around 2,000. So what does Professor Parameter think of turbo encabulators? Well, he thinks the thermokinetic displacement through a plastic nonlinear density at random velocities and angles are pretty good for turbo encabulators. Oh boy, an experiment. I don't think we're gonna have 3 tons of stuff attached to this thing, but We could have 3 tons of stuff attached to this thing. So 9 tons of payload, 12 tons of stage with our fuel tanks right there is giving us about 2,000. What if we take that off there? 25. Oh, that's right on the money. But we're going to need to outfit this stuff with probe cores and SA... Well, not SAS, RCS and a bunch of other things. Can I hear a comment from Zoidberg? Yes, you may. Yes, you very well could do that, my friend. Oh, Pain-Free, look, you're here. It's time for bomber time. 9 minutes. 11 minutes. Prepare the dish. No, it is too early. I am not ready. Yes, I am invincible. Actually, this is pretty damn good where we're at here. We might be able to actually up this a little bit. Like, okay, what would happen if we, you know, did a little bit of this here? 26. $25, $22, man. All right, you know what? We'll build this out with its docking port and everything. How much are the fairings? 1.5. All right, let me just attach that and then just make something like that. Where are we at? 2489. And you know, let's just put a probe core here and see where it gets us. So do something like that, and then do something like this, right? And then, dude, you know what would be cool? Taking our Centaur and putting Orion-style solar panels on it.